Welcome back to Octopath Traveler 2. So we completed the game, however we're not done yet. We got to take on the super boss, which is right over there at this area, at the gate of Finis. But we need to do some path actions and make sure I have stolen and scrutinized every single NPC in the entire game that are in towns. There are some NPCs outside of town and everything, but I'm not going to try to track those people down. So we're just going to focus on the people in the towns. And make sure to steal and scrutinize all of them. Did that person, that person's done. I need to show you guys that I've done them all too. You don't have to do this. I'm doing it for... I consider it 100% completion and everything to do this. Okay, here's Yomi. A former traveling lute player. She wished to learn music from every corner of the world to play for her sister, Suki, but that dream never came true. Now she plays her lute alone and prays for Suki and Coup, the nation her sister loved until the end of her days. And I'm not going to be like dueling everybody. That would be insane. But we are going to at least steal and scrutinize from every NPC. Oh, we could do some travel banner too. This goulash, the goulash, or I don't know how to pronounce that, is delicious. It warms you from the inside. I didn't know they served goulash here. I think I'll order some for myself. What's that? You've run out? How unfortunate, Professor. My goulash. Don't worry, Oswald. There are lots of other tasty dishes here. Well, would you like some of mine? I only had a little bit. Oswald? Aren't you a little too old to be sulking like a child? Cheer up, Professor. Meals are meant to be enjoyed. I see. There is no answer. What's that? I've been racking my brain, hoping to find a way to create goulash. But I suppose it's not possible. After all, nothing begets nothing. I didn't know you liked it that much. Don't worry, Oswald. I'll make some for you sometime. Thank you. Alright. Get that out of the way. Also want to check the shops out to make sure I have one of everything as well. Shit's super expensive. So we got everybody in that town. Look at this part of town. Make sure I got everybody. Copper breastplate. Okay, I got both of the guards. Oh, this person. Divine Splendor. It's a new sword. Rare metal glaive and fighter's headband. The captain of a regiment comprising dozens of soldiers. He hardly speaks a word and looks quite ordinary for a soldier, but the war record precedes him and his soldiers respect him immensely. Many regard him to be the toughest of the currently serving 11 captains in the force. Okay. That is everybody done. We're done in Coup. There's, by the way, we already went to Ryu in the last episode, so we're done with that place. Next up, we'll go to Sai. Oh, there's a person. Skullhelm and Tough Nut M.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I haven't used a single nut this entire playthrough. So yeah, I have 3 of those. And then I have a ridiculous amount of nuts. Look at my nut collection, guys. Don't clip that. I got a huge collection of nuts. I'm gonna gargle these nuts in my mouth later. Definitely don't clip that. I don't know why, but this music is always just like, it feels sad. I don't like it. I love I love this area though. The Japanese area or whatever, but I don't like the music here. It's like, it feels sad. I get a sad vibe from it. Oh, she has a lot of kids here. I don't envy her, that's for sure.
Good night.
Yeah, at least the dungeon. I don't need to go to the dungeon right now. Forbidden Spear. An elemental. Ooh, he had an augmenter. Nice. How do I get this?
I'll take good care.
I guess I have to mug it from her. I choose your victims more wisely. Your threats won't work on me.
I like my odds. Thinking time. I need a plan. Indulge me. Thinking. Feel my wrath. Indulge me. Now then. May your wounds be healed. Thinking time. Indulge me for a moment. Poor aim. Indulge me for a moment. Calculations complete. Indulge me for a moment. Study harder.
Yeah, Dreamy Flower. Alright. So this area is done as well. So we did Coup, Sai, Ryu's already done. We'll go to Conning Creek next.
Well, this.
A new recruit who joined the guard, confident that his might would carry him up through the ranks in no time. In reality, he is stuck following the orders of his feeble drill sergeant. He plans to desert as soon as he can and murder his hated drill sergeant on the way out. Wow, that's that's something. Exposed.
Well,
Tough as nails, guard drill sergeant, whose punishing training sessions and constant abuse have driven countless new recruits back to civilian life. His abrasive exterior conceals an even more abrasive interior. He is despicable bully through and through, masterful mugging.
well.
A woman suffering from an eye condition. Well, that's gotta suck. Strong daylight is harmful to her, so she can only go out at night. This unusual lifestyle makes it all but impossible to see her best friend who runs a food stall.
I have.
Oswald's former assistant, despite her ladylike demeanor, she is not afraid to say what needs to be said, and has brought many a scholar to tears during discussions. The only person who could win in an argument against her was her late husband, a feat which will likely never be accomplished ever again.
Interest.
Oh my god. Stealing from Oswald's daughter. Oswald's daughter. Since regaining most of her memories, she has been living a peaceful life of Lady Clarissa and studies hard to become a magic scholar like her father. My god, man. Stolen from a little kid. That's a lesson for the kids playing this game.
I have.
An officer who leads the guards. He has some innate talent, but seldom uses it, preferring to flatter his superiors, sidestep responsibility for failure, and siphon off the rewards rightly due to those under his command. A cheerful drunk, but one who never forgets to split the bill, guide with ease.
Well, this.
The biggest gourmand in all of Crackeridge, he lives to eat and has had a taste of almost everything, including plants, animals, and even tasty-looking minerals. When he was only a year old, he followed his nose straight off a cliff, but was saved by Terra. Palm, however, has no memory of the incident. Yep, got everything here. Oswald's former house. Weird how you can go in there. Oswald's laboratory. Kind of weird. I had a base in Terraria that looked kind of like that. Like it was under the ground. It was underground. And I had like a bunch of those golden chests that lit up. You know the ones I'm talking about? I had them in a row, right? It looked like the Las Vegas Strip. Very shiny. A traveling merchant from the eastern continent. His next stop will be Timberane. Tired of high pressure city life, he hopes to retire to a small house in the country, bought with his earnings from his trip to the west. Hidden item.
I'll
See, I missed stealing from a lot of people here, see? That's why I went back and wanted to steal from everybody. Well, I didn't miss. It was just because it was so low percentage earlier. I had to come back and do it later. Because we're higher level now, of course. But we're not done here yet. We gotta go down here. Alright, we're done here. Cunning Creek is finished. We'll head over to Canalbrine next, or whatever. Canalbrine, whatever.
I have
Young woman who works at the inn. She once dreamed of traveling to the eastern continent, but decided to take over the family inn instead after her mother died, leaving just her and her father. Her cooking is also becoming a local attraction in its own right.
interest. I have
The wife of a trader from New Delsta, traveling with him and their daughter on a business trip to the western continent. Her husband so neglected his home life for work that the two came perilously near divorce, but she was satisfied by the solution they arrived at, traveling together as a family so they can all spend more time together. A hidden item. I got a majority of these people, I think, in the last episode. But just to make sure. Nope, I didn't do this guy.
Will this
A regular in the audience at the tavern's stage, a passionate fan of one of the dancers. He never tries to speak to her, but remembers her every performance, down to the slightest word or gesture, a hidden item. Okay, is everybody there? And Nam's over here. Just an iron axe.
I have
A beastling from Totohaha who stowed away aboard the ferry in Canalbrine, taking an interest in the outside world. He has no particular plan for what to do next, but cheerfully assumes that things will work out somehow. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are about done here in this particular town. Alright, so we got that place done, Ryu's done, Sai's done, Cou's done, Canalbrine's done, Conning Creek's done. Oresrush. Start with the daytime. Ooh, battle tested staff, 65%. Apologies, but I'm not interested in your antics. Got it. Patricio and Rock pledges to, number 1, put the happiness of others above all. Number 2, be a safe haven for dreamers. Number 3, show charity at every opportunity. Number 4, never rewrite this pledge. Can't believe that Papa letting forgiving Rock after all he did. Shit, if I'd forgive that motherfucker. Piece of shit. Oh, he cared more about greed than anything else. The friendship he made with Papa didn't matter at all. Or Pops didn't matter at all. Piece of garbage. Oh, damn. And there's a guy over there. Already complete though. Alright, done with this part of town. I'll go to the other part of town. Nobody here. Alright, that's it for this area. Wellgrove is next.
What?
A young merchant who just inherited the family business, but is too timid to approach customers, or so he says. The real reason he refuses to go out and drum up business, even when sales are at zero, or set at zero, is sheer stubbornness. Go in Patricia's department store here in a minute. Just making sure. Get everybody outside first. And then we'll go to the northern part of town as well. We'll go to the apartment store first. Do nighttime first. Oh, there's somebody. A battle-hardened knight in the Sacred Guard, so experienced that she is entrusted with training new recruits. She's visiting the department store on her time off between assignments, having heard that a first-class weapon sharpener has set up shop there. A little girl who brought her grandfather to the department store despite her lack of interest beforehand. She fell so completely under its spell that she abandoned her grandfather and ran off to explore it on her own. A hidden item. Alright. Done with this department store. We'll make our way north now. Alright, another place is complete. We are done here. I think we have time for Cropdale, and then that'll be it for this episode. And we'll continue to do this in the next episode and eventually be 100% complete with all this. Do the Eastern Continent in the next episode, and yeah. Well, we'll continue the Western, finish the Western Continent, which we're almost done with. And then we'll do the Eastern Continent.
Out of my way. I need a plan.
Okay, no path actions here. Okay. Alright, guys. Well, I think this is about time to call it. And we'll do more of these in the next episode. I know it's not the most exciting episodes, but it's for 100% completion. We got to get it done. But yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Later.